Still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis, always a thrill to be here, always a thrill to have you folks with us. And we are underway from Jacksonville. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming up with a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Off play action, North. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. North. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And the Jaguars, first down.
Another run here with Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trey Benson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
He'll try and do this himself. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting the lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the market.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
34-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the end around and look to throw it. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
First and goal.
Looking to throw. North. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Second and goal.
Operating from the gun. North. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To Trey Benson. It's a gain of 3.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocker. With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. North. Throw left side complete. That's Norton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
47-yard line.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond it. A great concept, and it leads to a 1st down.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, North. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Donovan Ezeraku. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. They go play action here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they'll fake the give here on the end around and look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate is going up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
At the 20-yard line.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And they this offense on third down today. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboy
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. North. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 6. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Here's 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and
again he'll drop the throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. That ball caught by Harrison. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll look to throw here on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll go down at the 28. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will close the gap down to 14. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Jackson Dart. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Giants took care of business. They win it by 5. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers.
Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
23-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, it's Benson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Harrison Jr. incomplete.
Off the bootleg. North. They'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Gets it underneath to Blue. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jaguars back with it on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Operating from the gun, North. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They go with Blue between the tackles. And they get this down only to about the 46. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. North. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. Given 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. North. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On to give, this is Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Off play action. North. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They hand it off. It's Blue. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today, Brandon. He had 4 touchdown passes, and it felt like whatever the defense threw at him, he had a counter. He was just playing with confidence all afternoon long.
So for Dallas, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.